Hello and welcome, as it is the 24th day of February 2018, and this is going to be a voting video, user feedback really more than anything, and there will be some topics in the comments section, as I want to get your opinion regarding a few topics. First thing, I do the 2.5 minute warning every morning, and oftentimes they range between 2 minutes and 50 seconds to like 3 minutes and 5. And I was going to call it the 3-minute warning from the start, just possible trademark issues. I was thinking with the WWE back in the day, they had a thing called the 3-minute warning, which is where I essentially got the idea from. But would you like to see a 4-minute show, give or take a few minutes, of course? Because the whole idea of this was to do a video of shorter length consistently. And 2.5 minutes is very difficult to sometimes get the point across, which is the reason why a lot of them are that of, 3 minutes. There have been very rare times where I look and see, oh, 2 minutes and 5 seconds, I've said everything else. Now I gotta find a way to fill 30 seconds of time in. It's usually, okay, the video is 2 minutes and 15 seconds in. I got to finish this off, and and it's going to take me 30-40 seconds. That's very common as I do them. So therefore, there's going to be 2 of these down below. If you would rather the current one, you can check mark that. If you like the idea of 4 minutes, check mark that. And as far as thumbs downs, I don't get them because the thumbs up will be counted within the videos, but I don't think they thumbs down or reduce it from the thumbs up. So just pick one or the other amongst this one. Videos in length of 25 minutes-ish or longer, I really enjoy. There are many people whom do not have time for such length, I understand, but for those whom do, I do enjoy putting them out. I don't mind if it gets me 60, 70% less views than normal, because I do realize the people that are viewing such are the ones that find it can be very important. So therefore, if you really like them, the 25 to 30, 35-minute ones that come out, check mark this category down below. And this one as well, obviously, if you're going to check mark this, you won't check mark this. I really wish I could watch some of your 20-ish minute videos, but I usually don't have the time to do so, whereas if it was between 10 to 13 minutes, it would work out great. So I'd be curious to see the amount for this situation. I'd like analysis regarding all of the smaller altcoins when I talk about stuff like Burst and Core and EXCL or Bancor, Neo, not like Ethereum, but Pathetic Coin, all those little smaller ones. If you really like those ones, because I know myself, that's where you can get a lot of the profits from, so that's why I like to cover a lot of those coins. Next one, portfolio management is not covered, I don't think, by many people on this channel, and because I have been obsessed with managing bankrolls for many years, I've become very good at such. So if you really enjoy the content that I put up now and again regarding different strategies, usually it's just mathematically understanding your risk, profit taking, when I talk about buying silver here and there as a form of tail risk and times when to do it, just different things like that. How about videos like ICOs, mining of cryptos, or how to place stop losses, technical analysis outside of cryptos, like individual stocks and Forex? I could show like Japanese yen and the euro. If so, you ain't getting it from me. Same with like fundamentals. I'm not even going to put this on here. It's always going to be stuff in which I like to do. Now, I've been thinking for the last little while, more so in the last day, but even for the last 2 or so months, about doing a weekly state kind of deal. Maybe I might even do like a bi-weekly one as well. I would like to do at least one a month, however, and put it on Steemit, where I can put some sort of decent type of thing that would be better suited for viewing there than such for videos. So if you would be one that would go to this, look at the content there, do all the liking and all the social media interaction stuff that you do on there. I don't really go too much on there. I gave Steemit a shot before. It was very difficult. It was really weird seeing like a pump and dump style movement within my interaction on the social media stats. I wasn't that impressed with such, and I decided not to stay within it. And if you have any further content suggestions, I look forward to reading them. So then, I will finish this off. What's my time on here right now? 5 minutes and change. Yeah, I can do another 2 or 3 minutes. And go over some of the codes on Bittrex. VIA is doing really, really well. It got up to the 18 average of highs. And therefore, when you are well below it and you burst towards that area relatively quick, it's not a surprise that that's an area where resistance would be found. And this level of previous support is where it broke through, had a decent size leg lower. And therefore now with any type of market situation, when you see this type of action, you have the down move in December, move all the way up to this point. You have the sideways action. Markets can correct either through price and or time. So there's a correction through time. There's an and price. So to go bullish, it either has to make a move and get above the 18 and do the things it needs to do, but most importantly, establish the fact that it can hold this last key support established level in and around the 24 to 25 handle. I don't own any of this one. Then you have RADS. I don't even know if I own. I'm serious. I don't even know if I own this one. I think I do own this one, although I didn't get my sell order in. If I did, which might be because I last bought. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm not going to show much more of this particular code. This one's of interest to me right now because I'm kind of gambling here. I mean, I gamble all the time anyway. I bought a whole bunch of this at 3,500. And I could almost get out of it for break even, which is like, why? Well, let me just take a look at this on a short-term time frame, 30 minutes. It's had some interesting moves, to say the least. And I want to show you an even shorter term. Let's go with 10 minute. Because as this move is happening in here, as it broke resistance, I was able to pick up, and it was actually at 3,600 when I was looking at it. It was at 3,600 at the time. So let me even go to like a 3-minute time frame. So in this area here where it was 3,600, on a smaller exchange, I was able to pick some up at 3,500. So I bought everything I could at that price. And it was really important because I kind of need to acquire some Bitcoin on Bittrex because I'm running low. I need to get to move it. I got Bitcoin all over the place, different spots. So instead of transferring Bitcoin from another exchange to Bittrex, which I have no problem doing, if I can get in on any type of altcoin and then be able to flip it around for a profit, that's better to actually make a gain than it is that of having to pay a small amount. But if this move doesn't happen, I could end up being forced to hold on to something I buy at 35. And this thing could fall down to like 31, 3,000, like anything. There's obviously always sick volatility within this market. Okay then, so I'll conclude the video now. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to looking at the results within the comment section. Take care.